Sir, is it visible?
Yes, sir. It's visible, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So, hello everyone. So again, I am back. So today, I think yesterday we were discussing about various ICT tools. Almost, I have shown you 25 plus ICT tools. But today's talk, let me tell you a few real AI tools for your research. Yesterday, I were talking about various ICT tools for your teaching learning. But today, I'll be taking you few AI tools or 6 or 7 tools for your research for either undergraduate research student level or faculty level. So few tools. So without further delay, same slides. I thank both of Gomati ma'am and Karthikeyan sir for the invitation. So this is our fourth program with MGR. So thank you. So
Yes,
first
sir.
of all, I would like to tell you the importance of the AI in nowadays. So from our day-to-day life. So can anyone tell me so how many AI tools were present in our basic WhatsApp? So previously, the WhatsApp only used to for texting, text to text, then text to image, then text to voice, voice to text, everything. Now in the WhatsApp, you could see if you update your WhatsApp, you will come to know there are a lot of updates. Your AI, lot of AI search, AI tools which are running are integrated along with the WhatsApp. Can anyone text how many uh, AI plugins or AI features were integrated into our WhatsApp? Any guess? Any numbers in chat? Any idea how many AI plugins or AI features were integrated into our WhatsApp? Is there anybody? Can I expect any answers? Any one, two, three, something like that?
So, dear participants, kindly post your answer in chat box. Otherwise, you can unmute.
Yeah, Chandra Kumar is raising hand. I think he's trying to answer. So just post
Hello.
your answer in chat. So no need.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think my chat is showing us not what do you call allowed. Sir, now Meta, Gemini, etc. are also included as
Yeah,
part of
exactly.
apps.
Yes, Meta, obviously. So generative AI. Yes, absolutely. So almost there are 14 plus AI tools were integrated into our WhatsApp, right? So one is, if you see, one is the Microsoft Copilot, another one is your Meta, right? Third one is your Chat GPT, and fourth one is your Shimosh, Genie, U.com, because Mobile GPT, Loosely, August, Gapad, Dola. So these are the current up to yesterday. There are 14 plus AI plugins, AI features were integrated with your WhatsApp. So in order to automate few things, the main purpose is for automation. It automatically takes care of everything. What is the purpose of all of these? So purpose of each, it will take care of one, everything will take care of one by one. So first one is Copilot is mainly meant for to increase your productivity and make automation. Then so Meta AI, it completely keeps track of your social media. So it will connect with your related social media accounts, same number, same mail ID. It will bring you the data from, if you're trying to search something, it will bring you the data from all Instagram, Facebook, then WhatsApp. So it will bring the related data. Chatbot is through your Chat GPT. Shimos for mainly for conversation. The other as technical assistant Genie. Search U.com is integrated. Similarly, for information, travel, mobile and voice verification, personal and finance. Now payment also you can make right through WhatsApp. So for that, Dolo AI was integrated. So in our basic, in a single app, I 14 AI tools were integrated. That is what I would like to bring you the attention here. The importance of this AI plugins. So now the everything is a plugin. The moment OpenAI introduced ChatGPT, you could see that within a week there are thousands, billions of tools. AI tools were integrated. AI tools were released, right? So meaning everything. Say they want to make it as a business. So similarly, that is what I would like to bring you the attention here. So next, similarly, why educators needs to understand AI tools. As the same slide, what I asked you yesterday, the main purpose is because technology is changing over days, I mean months and years, right? So unless you enhance your creativity through AI tools and enhance your productivity through AI tools, it is difficult to sustain, right? So nowadays educators are not like teachers. Teachers are not like a gurus or something. We are like now act as a mentors. We are now as a facilitators, right? So the role is changing. Even our role is changing day by day in a teaching learning. So everything is readily available. Why students need to attend your class unless there is a quite interesting. So it is we also, if a teachers also try to add more AI tools, integrate more AI tools, so we can give more, add more values to in students' life. We can be a part of in lifelong learning process. Also, it gives you time consuming. It will reduces your time consuming things, right? So this is the importance of why educators needs to understand AI tools. So AI tools is crucial for educators actually. So yes, understood. So because there are traditional methodology, there are followers, there are they won't be following set of tools. They are unable to understand because of the technology, lack of technology, and so on. But the reason is why we need to understand what is the important, how what is there in it. So main thing, it is enhances teaching efficiency and personalization. So we give 80% of teaching. If you start adapting, the learning process will become quite interesting. Also, it increases your efficiency, right? Also, you can give a personalized tutoring system as well. Also, it improves student engagement and outcomes. It improves your student engagement and outcomes. Also, preparing students for the future, because students are able to understand what is running in the market. So when you bring every all AI tools into your teaching learning, students are also able to work with all such tools when they go out of the college. Next, enhancing educational accessibility and inclusion. Then data driven, because now whether colleges are adopting or not, but all the schools are trying to adopt AIs. Security, now they started securities into their then smart IoTs. So these three technologies, it is now quite become natural. So everybody, they started adopting it. Why not us? So similarly, data driven decision making, then staying relevant in technological world, and facilitating finally lifelong learning. At the end, the main purpose is goes to your lifelong learning, right? This is about the teachers. Next, I would to ask why researchers needs to understand. Okay, sir, teachers, they play a vital role in students life, so they need to understand. But why researchers needs to understand AI tools, right? One is, it is for us, it is for our career. So enhances your data analysis capability. It will simplify all your day-to-day tasks. That's it, nothing else. It automate your routines and repetitive tasks. Previously, we used to write a paper in Word document. Later on, slowly overleaf comes into picture. Then students, then researcher, they started writing in LaTeX. Now LaTeX, overleaf, everybody started integrating AI tools. Writing an equation is such a big difficult task. Now, if you drag and drop, equation is ready, right? So now LaTeX also, you can finish it in within 1 or 2 hours. You can make a nice paper, 5 to 6 pages of paper. So because lot of AI tools, I think the Praveen was explained nicely. Also, it improves improving predictive accuracy, enhances interdisciplinary research, it enhances reproducibility and transparency. Also, it will take you to the innovation and discovery, managing and utilizing diverse data sources, because you may not know where the related sources were present. So simply you integrate your tool, it will start connecting the related papers and bring you the main source. Also enabling real-time data analysis, and finally, ethical and responsible research practice. So whatever AI tools you use, but all the tools should follow proper ethical, it should not violate the all the standards, guidelines, protocols, and etc. Right. So that is what the importance of researchers, why researchers needs to understand AI tools. There are some myth was there, or misconception was there regarding AI tools. One is the first misconception, if you ask, AI tools can replace scientific researchers. Answer is absolutely no. All the AI tools, it always assists. This is assistive technology. This is a supportive technology. It never replaces human jobs, or it never replaces the human or researchers. Instead, it will assist and simplify and automate the few processes, right? Also, you can rely on the AI tools to do all works. Absolutely no. This depends. The gesture depends on the task. It depends on the prompts. Then the AI tools only produces generic content. So yes, that depends on the quality of training data. That is what yesterday I said. If your data is balanced data, then there won't be a problem. If your data has lack of training data, then it will won't give you a generic, it won't give you a proper content. So also such content may not be informative. Also, AI tools will invariably curtail human ingenuity. So, absolutely no. The impact of AI and human capability is a contingent on the way AI tools are used by the individuals. That depends. So, from this, what we will understand. So, AI is only assistive technology. It never replaces anybody else in this world. Also, this will support you in writing research papers based on the prompt. If your paper is, if your data set is not a quality data set, if your data is not trained properly, then you will get generic content, right? So make sure all these things. Also, there are some 20 plus publishing terms are there when you should understand. No, one is a DOA, digital object identifier. What is the DOA number? It's permanent link to uniquely identify a digital object like a journal article. For every paper has its own unique link, right? So that is called object identifier, that is assigned to each research papers. Then impact factor, right? Impact factor is nothing but so measure of an average number of citations on the particular research journal, sorry, research paper, right? So based on this only, there are people are getting 2% scientists, 5% scientists. There are a number of things, right? Top 1% research, I mean voice, top businessman kind of things. So now then Hutch index, citations, peer review, open access, preprint, ARCID ID, APC, retraction, conflict of interest. These are all some 20 key terms every researcher must know. So the next is AI tools ecosystem for students and researchers. For everything, every purpose, there will be a separate lot of tools were there. Presentation, if you see, there are a number of tools were there. So these are all I have explained yesterday. Then resume, you have a lot of resume makers. Instead of spreadsheet, you have a lot of AI spreadsheets. Research, this is the area where you can use, where it concerns AI, Licit AI, Chat PDF, Glass, Zotero, Google Scholar, and connected papers. So these are the some famous research tools, writing tools, right? So also there's other generic writing tools, Copy AI, Grammarly, Jasper, Quillbolt, ChatGPT, WriteSonic, and Scholarly. So these are the various tools are available. At the end, the overall process can be managed by a set of productivity tools. Notion, yesterday we have discussed. Then AudioPen, yesterday we have discussed. So these two are the famous tools. Then simply click up, clockwise, and timely. So these are a set of production tools which is used for all the projects, right? So these are some set of essential writing tools. Jasper.ai is one of the famous tool. Same copy.ai, it is mainly used for copywriting purpose. Then PaperPal is also mainly meant for academic writing purpose. Students can submit their assignments through PaperPal. Grammarly is a common, so students can check their grammatical skills. So these are the set of tools. So this is what the funnel method we used to call funneling method. So preparing and publishing a scientific manuscript. So first step is always, these are the four major steps. One is introduction, then methodology, then results and discussion, right? So for this introduction, first in introduction, you should understand the background knowledge, then know the fact, then the area of uncertainty. After this only, from lot of areas, then you should identify your aim, that is called objective. Then with this you proceed further. This is your literature survey part. This is your proposed methodology. Then from the aim you start implementing the objective one by one. Then you get the main results. Then compare it with the literature. Then identify your strength and limitness. Then finally future works. This is the way of doing a research, or this is a way of publishing a scientific manuscript. Okay. So this AI tools have significant scope in research writing, mainly into article writing, right? So we'll see one by one the various set of tools. One is the tool used for literature review. This is the first step in any research. So here the AI tools can help the researchers to gather and analyze the vast amount of data. So when you say vast amount of data, the data become billion, terabyte, petabyte. So anything may be. So if you want to automate such process of searching, then we will use literature survey. Then we will use AI tools in the literature survey. Then the data analysis, once your survey is collected, once your data is being collected for automation, then you do the analysis by automating the task for data cleaning, data organization, then you go for your statistical analysis finally. Then the third step is the writing assistance. Writing assistant generally it will bring your set of AI tools like a Grammarly, then your style suggestions, then your lot of AI tools are the grammar.ai also there. So you can use any one of the AI tools for your grammar suggestions. Plagiarism detection, you can compare the content of a research article and try to make your paper is plagiarism free, right? So, automated citation and referencing. So this is a very important feature. AI tools can generate your citations and references automatically. You no need to type. Previously, we used to type first author, comma, second author, comma, third author, comma, then et al. If you have 4 to 5 author, then we'll put et al. Then your uh, bracket your year of the publication, then your title of the publication, then your journal, comma, journal name, comma, your ISSN number, comma, volume number, comma, pages, comma, your DOI number. So this is what we do now. AI tools will do it in a single click automatically. So that is how the luxury of your legacy of your AI tools. Then language translation. So AI tools, basically translation tools can facilitate the communication and collaboration among researchers. You can convert from one language to the another's, right? That is also we can do. Then recommendations, meaning every journal has its own journal recommenders. Springer has its own recommenders like a Springer suggester. Again, your journal suggester. Again, your elsewhere has its own recommender like your um, journal recommender. What do you call? Uh, Finder, journal finder. So every journal, every publisher has its own journal finders, right? So there you can keep your abstract and your keywords. Then it will suggest you a set of relevant journals. So journal finder is for a Springer, journal suggester for your elsewhere. So you have a set of websites. So you can keep your abstract and the title and keywords. It will that is also completely integrated with AI. It will suggest you set of journals. So that is a way of submitting a paper to the relevant journals. So this is the scope of your AI. So there are a set of AI tools which is used for assisting the researchers in various ways. So if you see, the first step is literature review and data analysis. The tools which are used is pdf.ai or chatpdf.ai, then Irish AI, illicit connected papers, and lit maps. So these are the 6 or 5 tools mainly used for writing a literature survey paper. So for one paper, you cannot use only one tool. So for every, based on the necessity, you should use different tools, right? So that we'll see one by one. Then for writing assistance, you can use Paperpal, Gen AI, Jenny, right? So Grammarly and Wolfram Alpha. Then plagiarism detection, Turnitin, citation and management as a famous Jotaro and Manly, language transition, translation, and cross-disciplinary collaboration. You can have a DeepL and Trello. So these are the famous tools because there are 1,000 tools are there. But I have taken a maximum flexible tools for the researchers. Right. So the corresponding URLs also given here. The first tool for research. So also you see there are 10 tools for literature review. One is for finding, analyzing your paper. That is the first stage. In second stage, writing and managing reference. The third one is feedback system. First one is your finding, analyzing a paper. If you see lit maps, SciSpace, again R Discovery and Google Scholar. These are the 4 sites which is used for finding, analyzing your papers. Then writing and manage and mass references, Paperfall, ResearchPal, Grammarly, Open, and Manly and Zotero. So the first tool is Chat PDF. I think many of you have come across this, but I've executed. I kept the screenshots here. But once the session is over, I'll show the hands-on. So Chat PDF, it is the main thing is one of the famous tool. Completely it was free because of the high usage. Now they made it as a paid version, right? So if you take this pdf.ai or it changed to Chat PDF, so you can interact with your PDF. You can interact with your PDFs, right? So now you see it is completely AI powered app. So that will make reading the journal article easier and faster. So if your guide asks you to read your 10 journals, so you cannot read it in one day, right? So, but if you use this Chat PDF, then it will finish you in half an hour. It will start reading the entire paper and it will give you the major lines about the paper. Right now, see this chatpdf.com. I uploaded this left panel is I just uploaded my paper, deep convolutional neural network and transfer learning based approach to detect malarial parasite. Okay, so this is I uploaded. Now here this is the box where you can ask your questions, right? So now suppose if I ask, give me a summary of this paper, then immediately you will read the complete paper and it will give you the summary, right? You see here. If a summary is not good, it asks a compiler to rewrite it in a proper way, it will rewrite. If you want to reduce it in a short, see again, it still reduces, right? So it will do it. Second tool is the iris.ai, right? So this is also complete research tool for your search, smart search. So it inclusive of your smart filters. Also, it will give you auto generated summary. It will give you in one paragraph. If you keep the cursor on the image, you can keep your DOI number or paper URL. Immediately what it will start identifying, it will start finding the related papers in a related papers. Also, it will group them by concept, right? See, SMEs, again, sustainability, robotics, manufacturers medium, and welding robot. So when you give your whole paper URL, one paper, your base paper URL, so it will give you the related papers. Then you can cross check whether the student or researchers kept all the references, relevant references or not. So here, this work is related with all this area. One is we see robotics, sustainability, manufacturing, medium, welding, robot, and SMEs. Suppose if any other domain is come across, then you can check. So then they are not kept your relevant domains. So now, so simply you can group it. When you click the individual group, so you will see for this one URL, it identifies the 347 related papers from their repository. Now this is, if you take sustainability, when you click sustainability, it has individual pages of decision making, transition, retail banking, projects, urban and sustainable. When you click still your decision making, you have decision making planning and implementation. When you click this, see there are so many papers are there inbuilt, right? So now this is what under decision making domain there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 papers were integrated, 12 papers were used. See, as I said, if you keep the cursor on this one paper, it will tell you which year 2016, then 81% is relevant to this paper, then the paper, then the authors, the basic author will be represented, first or second author will be represented. So this is how you can identify. This is called a 3D level filter. So when you click one by one, so it includes of 3D filters, right? So that is the power of this irish.ai. Next one is elicit. Elicit is mainly meant for a summary, summarizing your paper, extract the content from the paper and synthesis your finding. So comparing one paper with other papers. So that is what elicit. So this is also one of the nice tool. Then you can check. Then the fifth tool is to build the graph. So okay, now you have written the content of the paper. Now you want to go to the reference section. Now you want to build it. So how do you build? So building a reference is nothing but building a graph, right? So when you take one paper, base paper, then how the base paper is connected with all other papers. So that matters, right? So if you go to connectedpapers.com is the best solution. So here it will give you, it will find and explore the papers relevant to your work, right? So now you give your title or you can search by keyword. See here, I given a title portable water location tagging system for victims of natural calamities. So just I given the paper, my paper was fetched from the directory. So right. So now this is 0 citation and 13 references. Now when you click, so now I want to check whether this paper is connected with how, I mean, this paper is connected with how many papers, right? So you see DOA, either Google Scholar or the Semantic Scholar, etc. Now if you click that, see the paper is connected with all these nodes. The nodes are separated across the globe. Now, how are we going to connect all these dots? That is what connected papers, right? So now if you keep the cursor on the paper, it will start giving the ideas about the paper, right? See, this paper is citation 0, then open with Semantic and Google Scholar. So the graph is not open. So that is how we can build it. So if you keep the cursor here, it will give you the reference, it will give you the content. So you can easily find it out. So finally, you can use the connected papers to get a visual overview of the new academic field. Also make sure you have not missed any important paper because all these dots were your reference. Now this Mitra is your base paper. Then all these papers are your reference paper. Simply you can take these references and keep it there in the reference section, right? So you no need to do, because always reference section we will keep some random papers except the first 3 to 4 papers, right? So such things can be avoided by using this connected papers. Same second paper is given deep learning, comprehensive learning and techniques, taxonomy, application, research domain. See how these papers are interconnected. One, because this paper is cited in this paper. See, this Sarkar 2021 is cited in 2020. Right? Again, this self citations are a lot of self citation are where. See if you see Sarkar. Sarkar 20 paper is cited in 21, 21 paper cited in 22. So such things are citations also possible. When you keep the cursor here, automatically citation will come. You can copy paste in your paper. Next one is your lit maps. So lit maps is also a kind of searching technique. So directly you can give the your keywords, automatically it will fetch you the result. From the result, you can explore the map, right? So deep learning, when I give deep learning, say it will give you deep learning. What is deep learning? What is deep learning agriculture? Deep learning for visual understanding, everything. So when you click this deep learning for image construction, so it will come here. You can explore this paper. So the same, if see here, now this paper 2023 Power Journal. Now I want to explore the related article of this paper. Which paper? Deep learning for image reconstruction. Deep learning for image reconstruction. When you click explore, see, oh, voice cut. Okay, sorry. So searching is happening. So now the searching of 1,000 citations and references are loaded. See, now 100% are loaded. Now this GUA 2016 is the main paper. Related to this paper, see how many papers were interconnected. So now you can simply click this add to lit map. So these papers were added. So these papers are all directly connected. 16, see cited 19, again 19, 20, 20, 21, 22, 22, 22, 23. So these are all main reference count papers. You can simply straight away, you can cite those papers in your main papers. Right. So next one is seventh tool is your research rabbit. Yesterday what we discussed. This is also writing for your literature survey, right? So simply you can add your paper. Mainly you can add your paper, then add by research. This is also gives you related papers with graph. So by seeing the similarity, say, then it's not a play button. So by seeing the similarity and the similarity ratio and the percentage, you can decide whether you want to add it inside the reference section or not. Then Spotify, that is what I said. This is Spotify. You can add your paper, then click add by research. Then you can add your earlier works, later works, similar work, everything will be presented. So this is how you can add all your research papers also in this collection. This is how your Spotify for the papers. See here that lit map, you can see the graph. So how it was linked. Green are all linked with one paper, then blue are all linked with another paper, base paper. Then your AI tool for writing assistance, generally Grammarly is a common AI tool for writing. We will check our grammatical mistakes and paraphrases, vocabularies and everything through your Grammarly. Now Grammarly is readily available in Chrome Play Store. Directly either you can embed with Chrome and you can use it for your editing document. So it will start from writing your content, then review Grammarly suggestion, then accept or ignore the suggestion, then make revisions, then enable Grammarly. So this is the first step. Enable Grammarly, write your content, review, accept or reject, make revision, and enable it, right? So this is a Grammarly dashboard. So see, when you keep your Grammarly in the left side, so right side you will get a suggestion. See, accept 77 suggestion at once. Then it will be changed. Or if not, you can go by one, the correction by correction. Next one is Wolfram Alpha. Wolfram Alpha is completely a platform. It is not the website. It is a completely a platform where you can use your higher computation level intelligence with this website. you can use technologies here. So you have a set of science-based, mathematics-based, culture-based, so your daily lifestyle-based. All the options are available. So if you want to import anything, so you can import straight away from this site. So now I want to insert the equation into this paper. So I can go for the Wolfram Alpha. So suppose I want to calculate the binomial equation. So derivation, equation, and one simple calculation. So you can give the value descriptive statistics and try to get the say inferences. So you will get the answer here, right? So same regression analysis also you can give here linear regression, linear fit of the input value, then you try to get it, the results. So here see, so statistics, when you choose statistics, it will give you graph, descriptive, distribution, data. So the mathematics teachers also, they are using this Wolfram Alpha. So this is always is used for taking your linear algebra and probability and statistics. So this site may be helpful. So if you want to draw scatter plot, so we will write a lot of equations, but whereas if you give find the scatter plot, if you give the value, it will giving your slides. So it will give you the graph, sorry. So now see scatter plot, I want to plot 38, x-axis 38, y-axis 41. That's the first point where plotted. Then 56, 63, your second point were plotted. Again 59, 70, again third point were plotted. 78, 84, again the last point were plotted. So this is how the scatter plot also works. So it's very, very easy when you play with your mathematics. Straight away you can go with Wolfram Alpha. See here, interpretation, least square, best square, you can get it here. The next interesting tool is PaperPal. PaperPal is mainly for academic writing. As I said, this is students can easily use this. Suppose the document what I am giving, some company document. So it will start scanning the document. It start rewriting it. So what is there in it? Suppose if I write something as a paragraph, now it will start trimming. I want to do trimming, or either I want to make it as converted as a formal, or if I want to change the synonymous. So you can do anything, right? So this left side is a paragraph. This is a rewritten paragraph, right? So if you click generate, it will be generated. See here. Now you click replace, then the source code will be replaced with this. So keep the content, click generate, it will be generated by humanizer. Then if you want to replace it, you can replace it the original. Next one, Jenny. Jenny is also writing assistant. It will give you a more quality content. So write a essay about global warming, write a essay about city Coimbatore, write a essay about Chennai where chess event was happened, something like that. If you give, so it will identify the labels in the respective domain and it will give you the result. The third AI tool is I would like to bring to you as plagiarism tool. As you know, so Turnitin is one of the famous plagiarism tool. Here AI also was integrated. So previously there is no AI was integrated. Now it is AI also integrated. Now click your assignment. First create your assignment. Then you create the paper title. Then you submit the paper. Then do for the paper similarity checking. Now, if you keep on uploading paper 1, paper 2, paper 3, see, you'll see the similarity here. The papers was shown with similar 9%, 7%. Any paper less than 20% will be considered, more than 20 will not be considered for anywhere. So file name is something given, first name is something given, last name is given, again submission title. So you can submit it, then it will ask you for confirmation. Then after confirmation, it will give you the plagiarism. Okay. So the plagiarism, 9% is the plagiarism. Out of this 9, 5% is from the internet source. Out of 5, so 7% is your publication, right? So then the 3% is from some student's paper. So both the 7% also inclusive of in a 5% as well. So totally 9% is a similarity. See, if you click this link, one Ansar Khan, it takes 2% of plagiarism. So identify your Ansar Khan and try to replace this 2% content with original content so that it will be changed. Okay, sir, these are all okay. Now I can simply use AI chatbot writing content, but the content, if you copy and paste it, when you give it for Turnitin checking, obviously it will reflect with AI error, AI plagiarism. So now how will you avoid your AI plagiarism? For that also there are a lot of tools. You go to AI humanizers, so Hick bypass. There are a lot of tools where there you use a humanizer tool. Copy the AI content in left side, then try to change, make it as a humanized. See, this is AI content. Check AI, click check AI. So it will start generating here. Check AI for AI, it will tell you, see the input content seems to be AI generated. So meaning when you try to keep this content in Word document and try to scan it, then it will tell you 100% it is a scam. Right, so now if you want to replace it, then you click humanize, so then this paragraph will be rewritten by the human, like a human. So now copy this content and keep it back in this table and check for check for AI. Now it will tell you input content seems to be human written. Now you copy the content and put it in your Word document so that the AI error will be eliminated. So the fourth tool is for citation and reference management section. So that is Zotero. Zotero, as I told you, it is your personal and research assistant, right? So mainly meant for your reference. So Zotero, it is available for Windows directly as well as in the plugin. So you need download your paper. So Zotero available in Chrome. So you download, go to the Chrome store and download the Zotero. After downloading, see here, cite this paper, click cite. See, the citation was added into as a bookmark. It will add it into your library. Then you'll keep on whenever, whatever the paper you refer, your search here, you simply select the paper, click OK. Select the paper, click OK. Automatically, its citation will be incorporated. Right? See here, now when you open this paper and see this, how many citations were made, right? So this is what Zotero. The fifth tool is mainly for language translation. Language translation, if you want to convert the tool from one language to another language or one format to another format, everything you can do here. So suppose you left side you keep the language English or Tamil or Telugu or whatever, maybe you convert it to from Hindi or something like that, they can convert, right? So that is what the direct language. Left side, this is the original language. This side is your communication language. So for language translation, Trello will be supported. So you can choose any deductive language and convert a language. It automatically converts. So without any further delay. Again, Turkish to English conversion, something like that, right? So next one is same Trello. Trello is one of the cross interdisciplinary collaboration app. So it is like a to-dos. So you can keep following up with your team, whether project onboarded, how much onboarded, are they paid, are they being paid, are they working, what is their today's task, are the employees are idle. Everything you can keep checking through this Trello website. Okay. So for you can create a project. This is to-do list. This is doing. This is completed list. So you can keep the progress on one disk. Again, future work in another disk, current works in one disk. So who are all, what are the employees are involved in every work. So everything you can add it into your team, add it into your Trello. So Trello is one of the excellent project task management similar to Notion. Okay. So mainly when collaboration, multi players, multi roles were involved in one project, then you can use your Trello. Right? See, there are set of projects on completed, set of projects on current sprint, set of projects are on sprint, set of projects in progress. So everything, when the set of projects in future, everything were keep tracked in a single window. That is what Trello. Then the sixth tool is grant writing tools. As I said, grantable and granted AI. These are the two tools, right? So in grantable, you can upload your last year or the previous existing grant proposals and writing and to train with AI. So with the last year grant application, so you give only prompting questions. You give input questions through prompt for the current year, then it will try to change the existing grant document into the new version. Similarly, a granted AI is also specialized AI, which is trained for successful proposal. The previous one is only trained on all the proposal, but this is only trained on successful proposal, right? Same you can try. Then so it is only for engineering. So what about the general other disciplines like agriculture? What are the tools for agriculture? Also there are set of AI tools because people are involving in agriculture with IoT. So agri data innovation is also a set of AI plugins. So this is also increases your plants growth. It will start identifying the agricultural growth. You can keep track. Blue River technology, it optimize and chemical usage for the better crop production. Again, MTG soil monitoring also, it will allow you to monitor the soil content level. So whether it's maximum yields, or dry or temperature, water, everything. Fossil is used for monitoring a crop health, weather condition, optimizing farming practices. So these are the various tools: AgriData, Blue River, MTG, and Fossil. The first one is AI. Next to this is your agriculture. Next is an AI in textile. Few people asked for textile. So textile also there are a lot of AI tools. One is Cognos. Here the Cognos is one of the fabrication pattern inspection identifier. So here you can check whether the patterns were recognized properly, whether the lines were went wrong or the patterns, checked pattern or straight line pattern. So whether it is wrong, any damage were happened or not. So this thing also, this Cognos well used. Then printing, so printing Cognos VD is used, waving Cognos VD is used. So there are different stages of products. For finishing also, we can use VD to detect anomalies. Any damages are there. Such damaged cloths, brands only, it will go to your the wholesalers, right? So for the second hands. So these are all this how because see the thread was in not aligned way here. The knot was got damaged here, right? So care the letter was looks different. So here this there is a slight orange, but here there is another dot again. So such things, the mistakes were identified by set of tools like a Cognex VD. So these are the one of the AI tool which is used in this textile. So also to check the fabric color matching, also the color cloths gets faded, color cloths gets overshadowed, so damage everything you can check. See the fourth figure 4, comparison of wrinkles in actual wear and those generated by wrinkle simulators. Wrinkles in elbow, A is wrinkles in elbow, B is wrinkles at knee, C is wrinkles in the simulator, D elbow wrinkles with color spread. E is nothing but wrinkles of fabric when it's spread. So F is knee wrinkles when the trouser are spread. So meaning, so these wrinkles were properly generated or it is artificially. Everything we can detect through the tools. Again, image process of wrinkled fabric in the down. So A is a colored image, B is grayscale, C is median. So this is how this is also generated. The same thing can be predicted with Cognex VD. See here. So micro CT scan, whether all the threads are properly aligned. Everything you can keep track at a minute level, micro level, you can keep track with your AI tools. So other than this, there are set of AI tools used for fun and entertainment as well. So there are set of image drawing tools also were present. Yesterday I was showing. So the one of the tool was getimage.ai. There you can create your own
அந்த பின்னாடி
images with
பாருங்க.
text.
பின்னாடி ஒரு மேம் வந்துருக்காங்கல்ல அவங்களுக்கு அடுத்த சிஸ்டம்ல பாருங்க. அந்த லாஸ்ட் 2
I think someone is talking. So if you want, you have something in your mind. If you want to create your imagination as a reality, then you can say like a astronaut is riding a horse in sky, something like that. So cat with a lion face, something like that. You can create your own content. You can create your images with your text. So that is what. So this getimage.ai. So another one is a photosonic. So photosonic also image generated. You can give your text, then it will generate your image, own image. But it will support you for generating 3 to 4 images. But the prompting is very, very important. You give your conditions, constraints very proper so that you'll get it, right? So Jasper is another one, right? So similarly, there are set of AI, generative AI tools also there for visual, audio, text generator and code generators. When you say visuals, there are a lot of image generator, video generator, design generators, audio, voice generator, music generator. So similarly, for everything, there are set of generative AI tools were there. See here, so far we are talking about AI. Now Gen AI also started supporting our digital landscape. See here, for image, dealing with image, there are a lot of image tools were there, right? Design level, image generation level, video level also there are set of tools. Again, text level, research level, 3D level, speech level, code level, also various tools were there. Also see here, these are 30 tools used in the classroom. See here, ChatGPT, Perplexity, QueryPod. So these are the set of tools. So students and teachers can use for classroom. These are the left side ones. These are the tools can researchers use for all these data set of data type of data, right? Your data may be an image, your data may be a text, your data may be a speech, your data may be a code, your data may be a video, anything. So you can use such tools. So this is for a TL process. So that's all. So this is all in one diagram. So there are 15 best AI tools or 10x your writing. It increases your speed and performance, right? So writerly.ai, right? Chat.openai, again hyperwriter AI, copyline, chatter AI. So these are some of the famous tools which I used. So you can write your quality content in a very short time. So the as a overall, what AI tools or what researchers and what uh, uh, scientists they used to say, AI tools offer significant advantages. Also, it important to note that they should be used as an aid rather than the substitutes or for the human intellects. It is nothing like it is not is going to replace anything, but it will assist you in various ways. Also, your outputs also evaluated by various AI tools, right? So at the end, wherever AI used, wherever the technology is assisted by AI, we should have a double check. We should have a double evaluation, right? So whether the AI tools follows ethics or not. So that it is our duty to verify, right? So that's all about the set of tools. So as a summary, uh, we have seen different tools in different levels, in literature review and data analysis level, and writing assistance level, plagiarism detection level, and citation and reference management level, and language translation and cross interdisciplinary level, right? So these are the different areas. So how the proper writing, paper writing should flow through. So literature review and data analysis, simply these are the famous tools. Also, normal users can use these tools, right? So you try with pdf.ai, chat PDF, Irish AI, illicit, connected paper, lit maps. These are all very, very useful for your literature survey time. If you have students, you can ask students to do demonstration on each tools one day. Then everybody will come to know each tool. Then you give a task to ask them to write one conference paper, right? So ask them to present it. So everything can be done within 3 months, right? So writing assistance you can do with Paperpal, Gene, Grammarly, Wolfram Alpha. Plagiarism you can use Turnitin. Then citation reference you can use Zotero and Manly. And finally your language translation you can do with DPL and Trello. Okay. So these are the different tools which will be used for your research. So as I said, there are all these tools where gives you a plagiarism, right? As I said you. Also, few tools it will generate the generic content, but it is completely depends on you how you creating a prompting, right? Generative AI based prompting, how the input questions are, how the data sets are, how the quality of training data are. So the result quality depends on all these parameters, right? So if you have plagiarized data, then you have a set of humanizers. You can use a humanizer for rewriting, right? So this is what this all it will support for your simple words, right? So that's all from my side. So if you have any questions, and you can ask.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your informative session.
Thank you.
The time for Q&A. Dear participants, kindly post your questions in chat box. Dear participants, kindly post your questions in chat box. Our speaker is eager to address your questions.
Hello,
Right,
sir.
right.
Thanks for the session. It was clear. Okay, most of the things overview was clear. Will the video and PPT be shared later, sir, for the participants?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will give you the PPT,
Okay.
yesterday's PPT and this PPT. But
Thank you.
I
Thank
want
you.
you to try to explore at least 3 to 4 tools in your regular practice, so that it will be quite interesting, so that you can integrate, you can expose the same to your students.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Some of the tools were really nice. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Same thing. So this is your chat PDF. Simply you can upload your paper PDF. Then you can start interacting with this PDF. See, here is a submission. See, if this chat PDF, simply you can upload this PDF. This is the paper, original paper, CIEEE. Self-adaptive hybridized line optimization algorithm with transfer learning for ancient Tamil character recognition in stone encryptions. So, see, suppose if I ask, this is the full paper was loaded. Now, you can start asking anything, right? So, so give me the summary of this paper. Summary of this paper. If you ask, so right, it will start reading the entire paper and it will give you the answer. See the paper's title, so and so, the key contributions, pre-processing technique, transfer learning, algorithm efficiency, scope limitation, methodology, what they used. They used to OCR technique to read the Tamil scriptures, right? Tamil characters in the scriptures, right? So, what are the limitations? What are the limitations of this paper, if you ask? See, specificity to Tamil language, challenges with image quality. Yes, if you see the paper, which the scriptures quality is things, stone scripture. So, who are all the authors? Who are all the authors? See, it will give you nicely. Similarly, list its methodology. So now if you see the lot of reviewers, now they are using the chat PDF, because now because I was started reviewing lot of papers, but say my paper also reviewed by few author, but I got reviews with papers with minor revision. I could see they are simply uploading this paper. They are asking, suggest or create few reviews on this paper for journal submission or for journal review or something like that. So they are creating. I could see their questions like completely. It was but through chat PDF. I given a strong recommendation back to the reviewer. Reviewer, I mean the editor, reviewers are not using their own intelligence. They are using chat PDF. So this will give you the question. Their questions are like a para. Also, it is generic. They are taking the citation. They are asking me to explain about the citation for one paragraph. So this is not a way of doing. So this is going in a wrong way also. That is what I am saying. So that's, it will be used for both the ends in this chat PDF. So you can try this chat PDF. So this will be sufficient. So it will be used. Then the second tab, the irish.ai, as I said. So this is mainly, you can use irish.ai. It will speed your literature. So you click, you can upload your paper. Until say you sign in, you cannot. You sign in and start your see title and problem statement. Click the focus study. It will start creating your links. So that is another thing. Elicit, again connected papers. You see the connected papers. So it will create the base. This is called graph data structure. No, what we teach in data structure subject. This is a connected nodes. So if you click this one paper, this is selected in Koba. This you click Michael paper. So now you click this. So this is connected with everywhere. So you'll see. So 17 paper and everything. If you click, keep this circle, about this paper will appear here right side. See, zoom in, you can do where it is connected. See, these two are connected, meaning this paper is cited in 2010 paper. So you can easily check all these things. So snow off, snow on. So such a way you can use set of tools. Litmap is also another tool. You can copy paste your DOA, so it will give you that. So like similarly, see, I'll tell you. So that is my systematic literature review on my paper. So I'll take one IEEE transaction paper of mine. So then I'll copy paste here. See here. So related papers will be listed here. See. See, start loading. See. So this is my main paper, 19 paper. From there, all these paper were connected. So this is how the papers were linked. If you want to add it, you can select this. You can click 79 reference. If you want more, so you can do that refining. You can do here. So that's how this works. Okay. So by the way, so thank you so much.
Thank you,
So
sir.
any other questions, you can contact me. So through mail ID or through my LinkedIn. So we'll keep in touch. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes.
So, dear participants, if you have any questions, you can ask. Otherwise, we will find. So, dear all, I extend my heartfelt thanks to our management for providing this opportunity. And my special thanks to our speaker, Dr. Karthikeyan sir, for sharing his valuable insight. Last but not least, I thank all the participants for their active engagement. Once again, I thank you all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Session will end up, sir.
Sir, thank you so much. So can I leave?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes,
I
sir.
cannot get the link. Feedback link.
Sir, I will post it, sir.
I cannot see.
Sir, it has been posted.
Where, sir? I cannot. Thank you.